Ewi arishema me dam asese munya bretwen yen afi ye bidi enkomo sa me di kan boss kire mo no. Eye special prosecutor yewura Ajaben wahye ne dwumadi ase na asamba ko a akodu nanimu a aye hu pa aye professor Kwabena Frimpong Boaten ne report ne ho nsɛmsɛm a ɛbaaye ye bɛka ya eye special prosecutor watonsa de afre owura na so benfo Kwabena Frimpong Boaten ameko wi ase no kra ne ye nim nsɛm ahodo a asisi na sa report koro na mu ɛna mpanyifo bi krampo se wagu om ho finti no wo mode no kra ekɔ court a ɛno anko a so pani ba ko friend do not have friend prof Kwam ono so de professor Kwabena Frimpong Boaten ekɔ court na wotu nsafro pani ba ko a ono ɛna na ɔyɛ twetwerefo de ma intermediary committee on illegal mining ana professor Kwabena Frimpong Boaten ɛyɛ pani ana ɔda no no ɛyɛ onua bisiu onua wonto bisiu se wo mra me nsema hodo bia no na bro de nkrata no ode nsato no ekoma owura bisiu no ne lawyer atwere de koma special prosecutor se enya de a bisiu obeba o ma ne ma na wo kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm ba ko menu miensa bi mu se anu nti na wo ma no emma na so ne bi ne bisa se so one ne wasam po a sasam no enko ena nea owura Charles Bisiu nso yato safre no afa free special prosecutor so no ano so enko nti ade nti na wanko o kire se wo she date se wo mna 25th bi 25th na ade be possible nti 22nd special prosecutor se chinchine atwan ese wo muhia ebre no so ye o mantene nka o munhu no o mafre no mba enti no se net bench warrant ato no so se ye hwe no na ye nche no mra bibi o hye bia ye hwe no na ye nche no mra na sasemu yi ena ababe piemu se owura Charles Bisiu se wonwane owahaya wonko babia na sam no aye ne nwanwa ye papa se special prosecutor etumi eye bibia etesa na ensem de waka na mum obi so bebi sase special prosecutor adwuma bi ne de ama no se wanye se biribi ewo ho ese gimu kyirikyirimu a eso to nsafrewo to nsafrewo no emu ebe na de ma no wo se wo mma anya na wanka wo na mo lawyer na twere de koye ama de obokrata wo do nyina de no semba bonti na che se wabu special prosecutor no wabu na nimtia na mepese ya de mede mu fa special prosecutor tumi owo no mede mu fa mu kakra ye wo tumi so obetumi achew wo tumi so obetumi aba baabi a wo na wo be search baabi a wo bia document bi ohia bia na wo tumi afa wo tumi enso se bia wo japade bi na se japade no efi ebata ho a enya de a wo fa mrakwanso nya ya wo tumi gye tumi sizi yesusu se wo fa kwampa so enya sa japade no a sanso ena obetumi sika bi a emu odu a ebia kodi nkrofo bi nchen wonsa ka obetumi asizi ni nyina a gye di se dwunu kata hye sika no obetumi agye osatumi no so wowo sanso ena obetumi aka se obetumi ashokate ama wajapade owo no so no ena usika wo no so no obetumi akire se me Kwabena metike yi majapade eye abrosa makomako oha me sika me wo eye dollar pepepem sei obi se se wonya wo he ti satumi no so special prosecutor wo so hwe nso a wo wajapade obetumi de sa to so awuntumi emfa nya hwe sanso ena ebia ekoba se ebia wo shokate se kyerekye wo nsem na so ntumi ankyerekye wajapade ne mahodo mu a otumi kyew eno so satumi no sanso kyese ne tumi no edoso papa na ye bisa enanadwi se aso se ye state institutions nya omadwuma na se koba se ya esese ma ye hweso no ye bibia ti se ya eboa ana se special prosecutor no so wono so otuma mpamerika we sa komo nene anadwi ye ba ababidi na esanse koba ne se ya na akokoye amanyofo hu nsem nti no ene na ye hwe kwase parties ne be ma lawyer fo na o ma betina ne aka mra enti ene Awan Muhammad minim so lawyer dia awan ya lawyer
David be lawyer
onye lawyer ene won kro for na disappoint be pa na ndc for don my lawyer eye wonder Victor Kuto na so ntumi emeka yensa enti so no so ba ye be din komo awan akwa ba
ye nua
owura special prosecutor ne dwumedi a wodi Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boaten report o de koye no ebi say ye damning report wakeka nsem bi wa site nipa bi wa bobo nipa bi din asemese obenten we ayese we ayese we ayese we ayese we ayese asem ba bonten pe na wo mo esusu se asam no fa mo ni titiriw ene nipa ewo mo party mu o ma ban mu sha se som kasa se opening nsem o ka no wanka ne yi ebinu kra de ne court ama special prosecutor so afre no ama wo si ne bo aka se yede betu afia simpa wonsuru mfere yes ye ma state institutions enye omodwuma enti se obi e de report se yaba na so se de yete ye no be ye mfie minu ansa kra ansa no no e ba be ka ne nsia me ate homosem ekoba ne se be hye nkuran ama ye de dwuma bi hye obi sa wo fi ni pem se obeye
yo eja medase mama nchia yahwefo nyina
nyina je woso
medase for this opportunity. I think that there is a quick correction on the Okaye no essence any report into and a special prosecutor a year in Hwehwemu no essence 10th October 2022 and a special prosecutor Edibetu just said omo eye galamsey ankasa oyen hwehwemu afa galamsey again oyen hwehwemu afa the dissolved interministerial committee ene omo nyuma omo yeyi nyina into started to nsafre enkrofo no ache na the reporter Professor Fred Pombo what in the buy no a leaky just about a month and as 2 months ago so ensunsunye wo eye ensema your friends the titiri ntia yama your friend no asem ni asem hia sese na ode leaky ye no na adru ne so se
leaky na se leaky ye
well it's the same obi anim the leaky
nti ye ka se leaky there say we are referring to Professor
so we say a leaky story no a leaky na edru emra e wo se omo inviting okay say otononsa efre Charles Bisu last year ama Charles Bisu etro e de command okọ hokra tama Martinamido ewo ho eni Martinamido edi nketa ho osan tro e command se ontimi nya no nhwehwemu biom esanse CID4 aye ne nhwehwemu awie enti ono nso ntimi nya ne nhwehwemu enti ene me ne ukasa ekra ne Charles Bisu lawyers ewo court a omo prevent omo high court omo pese omo preventing special prosecutor say on hwehwe Charles Bisu mo enti eno so na lawyer no so aka say on throne da say odi akoma special prosecutor say you invite na oma man on the 20th of a year last month say omra and o can say on that day no oni ho and a special prosecutor say ono no ompene day na odema no sa day na ohia no eno na ama wentimi anko no and a special prosecutor edebetu dwa say ohia no anase o declare no wanted say ohia na obetimi aye so ensunsunya ewom eno no again me gidi say o ka say yedi adwuma hye obinsa obeya anase onye no there are a lot of issues about even the report na buy in the first place oye adwuma wo UTV oye adwuma wo UTV o producers o cameramen one omo oye adwuma bibia ekoso kama edru baabi a o contractor so a yesi o contract ni yento aso biom ye obisabusa mu yesi o kra no udin for no ma mu kakra enti na ama yamfa o contract no afi na wo ba betro report akase o na me producer we kra na onya de asuma sikra no woja adwuma no to me so we ja adwuma no to me so ne na keka ho eno na former anasa Professor Frimpong Boatin ekoye because we report na o ye na interministerial committee na yama o madwuma cabinet na o ma o madwuma se monye cabinet ma o madwuma se omonye no throughout the tenure as minister no and as a chairman of that committee no bibia wan tro bibia e kire se ampa obi asumasi hano anasa obenten hano asumasi friend ka seja adwuma ne ye ne keka ho owie adwuma na yan renew ni mandate as a minister and o de report no koy o hwe report no so a oni ministers makoma kunsia na ye adwuma with secretaries and everyone but wonko na wo tro wo report koy enunti na ama problems aba report no mu bebre
it's a sector ministry sir economy ministry no ho no
exactly
omu bia anka ho na otwe report no
yes
identity sector ministries no so no wo mu nim say e bia professor Frimpong Boateng report no reban no wo mu input ni mu where were they at that time wo ma twe character bi de ba bonte abekye say wan consult yen e no twere ye na ye active e wo committee ni mu e na ofa ye twere ye bibi say
so we read the reports na obehu say say a personal report into enye ye wan ka say a committee ni report where you say personal report or can say the account of the course nyina throughout the tenure no obo nkrofo din me kra obo midi anka ebia na mehu say enkoyi a mesiu no enti omo amusiu no adwuma no dane so he who alleges must prove ono na alleges because ensem na otro nyina no ba ko kra ni ho a odi nyina so ebae ni nyina no eyensem na otro ese me adwuma no asumasi yesi obintin frame asumasi eton concession minister and I say MP na oton concession ne nekeka o kan nyina na so wanfa nyina so antechiri nti nyina so antechiri no eno nti na ama minister no Captain Kodan so obunidin Captain Kodan so e de no court say ombe shrim na onclear ni din iti we ni de enye ade foforo bia say omanyi mo
kan bibi say brother na dwuma ba na wie na opese na nka bia renew na ama no na ne mandate no ma renew ama no enema okotwe we are not discussing
me say enema me say after say ye fa minister foforo na onye minister and otrosa report
appointing authority no and a catcher say I saw account for your still worship say bra now your committee chairman no we say enyo na ho bio wo ho na de na ho ye
per me information from the office of chief of staff okoye enkita ho bi die bi ebai ema e kan say okra no udin for normal mu na okotro ne report no bai so enye say bia ye paw ne se betro report eba because that time na o ye adwuma na wo say o de report ba so nipa no wabubo din nipa na obo mu din no e wo say nipa no so e clear o again office of special prosecutor ye create ne say se bibi e koso na ekobone a e wo say oye nhwehwemu time oye chairman of the interministerial committee no ye to oman ye say oman CZ excavators ebi yera emeboa ema ono akra eko report me ye chi central regional vice chairman eko wusi again ye can say gold nuggets bi eyira ye can say cars bi eyira ne ne keka eno na office of special prosecutor eyenhwehwemu afa ho because that is what he told Joy FM and then answer say ehwehwemu na oye no eye ne stewardship say oye interministerial committee chair no eno so eno na invite Charles Bisua ono so ye secretary was see we invited tens of people nipa bebre was see nipa obe invite obi bia ye bo ni din so e was subsequent report na say bibia e wo mu bia so obe invite nipa no na nipa no aba na obe chirim. Let's not forget say office of special prosecutor invite wa enye court onu ye nhwehwemu wo ye nhwehwemu wi a ontimi mboa wo fo
nto betumi asuba ka say special prosecutor frame na me lawyer tumi aka say o ma ne nkonne enko chena wo bro grant interview
lawyer no say wan kasa o ma ne nkonne o ma ne nko chena lawyer no say time ma omo ehu no papers mu say ya kwaje warrant say ye be che no
before the warrant no before the warrant
no truck command say on timba on the 20th but obeba on the 25th Emma special prosecutor can say yenso day na ehia na on the 20th no this is what he wrote to them one can say Oma or say he's out of Accra.
There were a whole lot of publication about papa no nkrata o twere Emma krata wo twere command special prosecutor no so no na ewomu na utie say one can ni pim say me omma krana
yes
the way you be kind of no said na be kire say
o can say ono handi no ho over Emma because okaje arrest warrant I want to say okoche no court say koche ne bra
okay
nti enye no ono na di no ho be
me da say wonder kwaba
Joso
bibi aboko wonder me pese ye hwe bibi wa ha say ye pese state institutions no ayo madwuma and one institution a metumi aka say mampani na nado o kan wasam pa magana foji no tumu pa me say meti eye me de pa any special prosecutor na asem no esa so no oye independent anya obi betumi ama push ni say bibi eti say eti wo hwe ni tumi no wona tumi no doso ye papa se oye adwuma na se bi obi nti na adwuma na oye na se ana se bi a etieti obi fa hodie so a okwan ye fa so a ye ka no ene said ye no say ye ka say watun safro bi na lawyer obetumi atwa akoma such an institution say and say body say yatun safro be client na so me client me manemba mutumi yesa
bi dase de kan ma mentie etifoni na ana
ya
hwefo ni na mi bra awan so woman be shisha na ntimi cha no so na wankasa meka say see when we talk about governmental institutions no we ought to be careful in discussing them, and yes I will end up undermining the own institutions we've set up, and I'm happy to say wankasa wa find from that angle. Well, if you look at Act 30 Section 3, it talks about mode of arrest, how you can arrest somebody, and it tells you clearly that you can arrest somebody at anywhere. If they want to, police or any institution want to make an arrest, it can even be done over here. In the same vein, invitation, you can be invited to any of the security agencies at any time. But be invite you also have the right to respond. So, maybe a time where much is a membrane may not available. Papa, so that is not in accordance with law. So because then there should be a reason. For example, maybe you're already in court on the matter. The whole second can send be can say, I send the police for I investigated that. I'm on my clear, so no. Some have even referred to the case of State versus ACN. So you cannot be punished twice for an offense and all of that. But if you look at the same case, it distinguished. Say you can be punished twice for an act. So it is an offense that you cannot be punished twice. But once there can be several offenses emanating from an act. Even if you look at the said case some people have referred to. I'm not going to pronounce judgment on the matter. The matter is before the appropriate court. But my view is that we should allow the various institutions to work. However, when you put in politics, with the politics come on, maybe prepare some about show her and be at time and I say, like on him say, Honorable Charles Bisiono, or prepare for MPP primaries. It's when in a distraction. You see, so once politics mixes law, then it becomes a problem. Ordinarily, we should be here discussing facts and the law. But once politics is attached to it, it becomes something else. You say, look, or prepare power and near break or come for primaries. No one is on here or be winning. So a way to block him is to bring out all of this. We in the NDC, and Ebeka say we are saying this. But what we are saying is that the government has failed to a large extent.
Really?
Yeah, I will prove to you. Now I say I'm a minister for sanitation. Yeah, if I get it right. Or VCT Galamsey side B. Last week Friday I was on the sister station. And I hosted say, Minister, they say Ghana we don't have a bright future. A minister. Have you visited one of the, I think River Proud, so exactly. Thank you. So if a minister under this government is telling, look, you can say you don't have a bright future. Minister, so sometimes all these special prosecutor and all those, look, it boils down to the future of this country. If a minister under the MPP is telling us that you need action, we don't have a future.
Because of Usuna said,
Minister Abaso for the level of objectivity. So at least one find communicators there. Sometimes they try to handle things in a nice way. But the minister has given a verdict on the government on the issue of Professor Frimpong Boati. Some 2-3 years ago, Professor Boati no wine with Ghana. He was a cabinet minister. If I'm not getting it wrong, he was a cabinet minister. in the MPP government. So, and what did I because on the MPP are buying? There's no way he's going to vote for the MPP in the next election. So, if a cabinet minister, if the MPP more ever catch and says, "Our buy way," it's not a government to trust her. What else is to be said? When the president was appointing him, you know what the president said about him. For the first time, president in appointing was introducing the ministers to be one by one, no account. Say, hey, where you say, where you say. Look at the verdicts. And I'm telling you, these are key people in the government. You understand? So these are the issues.
Okay.
These are the issues.
Me per se, you're doing a bibium. On my dear chickery. Se bibi to chimo baby and na me no kase Donald Trump ojina se ni bia ya di charges makomako 37 and abono enra na wo ma prison be gina ama Republicans presidential ticket so no Chris Christie now on fan said ye no where be omusu town hall meeting o can the pain can say or ye Republican Donald Trump ni ama ye no efasa classified information niema akodi akosie no wrong wow even though a Republican but found say former president na ono abrantie no Chris Christie no sumo na se no o kan no to pain can say do ye no was wrong. Nti say sand etie dia some of the famra kwasa mra no eni nidi America first Ghana ye hanen tisa state institution is omo ye omadwuma e de ne ye betumi asua fi wo mo aye se democracy fi omo nchen no e de ne so betumi fi omo nchen e bebo ama ye institutions no etuma ye adwuma se na ye Barack Obama e be ka che Ghana mo ni problem the only thing am here ne say bo strong institutions enya me koso ye mana strong ni
I think say Obiani who or prevent state institution from doing their work, especially special prosecutor. Or start here or ye idea or ye. Obi bieni who from government, from party, from any other quarters. I can say penny money nye ejumana oye. He's working, and he has been given the leverage to work. Obiani who free government abe attacking. Obiani who or baby bisa. But just quick one to just get back to the Eminiano. I can say Obi kuhu. Who say Ghana ye dachi ebe ye problem esan say ensure ye hu. So when you see a complaint like that, it means there should be work to be done because anka obia odisia anka eno anu. But the first person to even say Galamsey is destroying our country onfa ininasobia emaya ono so nchire adwuma obey was former President Mahama when he went to Chebi Eko kan say Chebi Galamsey headquarters. But he didn't do anything because what the helicopter and a coil. So say Obi Eko make a statement now the Jina Sokasa a pina failure. Then he was even a failure because he didn't do anything. It is so on no year now or the helicopter coil now or can say you know you who said near now or yen na enkoyi. Exactly. And now Obi buy when Pakuno buy and also ye misa say me I don't say yes politics so all party politics make us say yes in terms can say say onipa na nye ne yie ana Ghana for seko na 6-7 years tibiano gia na jinsemu a na so no me kwa na say by it is not like the time that time he was lamenting there was no action ene soldier for ene kura no wo hwe newspapers mo ma hu say even online ya chibi they are still working Galamsey adwuma ne event Galamsey fight nye event say ukoye wawie a sophisticated crime uye no wahano na obi nso fa baabi akoye bibi foforo ene sojafo eguso a omoye so yen throw your hands in despair no waka say bia ene agiagu da bi enjingui again say obi eka say your friend say essence say special na say professor ye investigating na eno na wa woka no ye mani investigate obia so that yen ka say obi a professor inti say bia ne tenure oye onye bibia yesusu se emfata me mani investigate no eno nti na aban no ejanisa yen investigate no say professor Kane baby say on to my MPPS and say special prosecutor yen hwehwemu amente but wonder say what can baby say on to my MPP so corruption corruption you mentioned your friend say enunti na work there is no single person a yebe shield no special prosecutor man no kwan say onye it's true say Charles Bisu contested one of the parliamentary seats so Wama who say NDC for any who say obetime winning to no mobile because he's the only person at Escano contesting now. Onu kwa na declare an intention to contest. So wonder my who say people are behind it and is that what you want us to believe?
Besides say
what say what say yes say and be essentially because of say okwa obe winning. He's the only person who declare say obe contesting ewo Escano Ketan constituency. In the MPP, one na declare for now. Jogate, he is going for presidential seat. So NDC na I don't think say NDC na shechiri. I don't think so be na shechiri. From October 10th, and a special prosecutor can say obi bia or play any role in the Galamsey fight. Who say excavators biara, you who say gold nuggets bia, omo kan so ma seize ayira, or you who say cast biara no, obey who hwehwemu. Was starting who was see why inviting people to the extent that was say and crowd the volunteer information to him. Onimomo Oma Basse yenim information about gold na ira no, cast na ira no, excavators na ira no, ya chirechirem. It ye chirechirem wie no, eno who say e braso so be invite a professor again. Say o invite obia. Police invite to see and no catch us oh ba obetimi the lawyer ba unim say you be treated as a suspect onim or a lawyer ni wonim say ka say bra oh ba for lawyer ba anything at all can happen you can be arrested anything na ma say for lawyer bra because bibia obe can be an say na be a lawyer ne be guide una otimi aye bibia so all koni nyina no okoye no so omi bibia no omo admitting to bail obia criticizing a lot of people criticize say looking at the professor yenim say yaman self-recognizance bailer onko bebia so why will you even have to put your friend say 2 million on him yenja special prosecutor da onye na juma whether say what the 2 million na to so and also on for 2 million to no so no yemman nye na juma ono na feel say o man self-recognizance bailer enye essence onim say dia obedwane yenim say mpanimfo say dia etimi mo self-recognizance bail but o see there be 2 million a year no kra no one kan kire obia 2 weeks after that na professor na eba abonten ebe ka say me kra no 2 weeks ago ya chimio yama me bail
when ne tell me na me bisa sanse me ni say won say ye ka say ye be protect the public purse
yes
as say development eba as say transparency eba na excavator ayira more than 2-3 years
yes
gold na
Yajiji
and also ayira
yes
more than 2-3 years cars bibribi ayira more than 2 to 3 years na se bepimu ne as a government yentumi enchiri obia nipa bakopa nka se asimesi obinti se excavator no enti se nso we metumi de sha konwa we ase kakraka ni si wo you are na e wo custody
yes
e wo he na se yentumi nchiri obia no se ebema nipa bi atireki aka se ade we die bibi wom
yes crime any expiry date
yeah what crime
that's one
yes
the tosumi no ni say unim say yachi ekwa we see on the excavators so the police area o madwuma you cannot force them to go and prosecute him
3 years 2 years 3 years
whatever be the case special prosecutor say sansem na esiye no ehwehwemu bi a ekoso no ono san fa kire aye ehwehwemu yenjane na wonye na djuma esan se oman no president eba no kan say the special prosecutor baba odi mamatena mid wodi ye kasasa wanye hwe we ni baye no ye humfaso na nsan okoji 1 million bi brain okay say obia na nka wose otua sika ema oman no wantua ama oman no special prosecutor baye wakoji aba
and 3 billion bi she baby say ye de ba
yes
3 billion
okay because okay say okay the powers no wose obi to radio so and social media e can be no feel say bibi wo mu a ombetimi abe yehwehwe mu wo so ba na obekirechire mu kire wo mu a ombetimi activate aye hwehwe mu it is wonim na wo ka kire wo mu a yempino na omunye wo madwuma president sana ope
me da say wonder asam ne kanko akanka say asam ne kanko ene ne yonko bro am kan bro fa ka say it's easier said than done.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, near to your home, a deeper home pay. Because to your home pay, we malign people.
Yeah.
We malign institutions. Until the end of the day, no, the power necessary institution in ya, the kind of images so nipa in ya the energy mano. Na for your sending to the baby I say no. Now I say you need education from. Dear Abu Bobby. You fancy prof say the report here about bonting. Court be ba kumyenu and say biabam. You no court. It is say na come here say we are even belittling the report no ke bia nya no korre
o da bi
me say and I me say bia tie pi na make ani pa me say court nsa ba ko bi no bia nsa bia ba bia ne senti no obi ba dwen kra say and na prof nsa ma o ka no enye no korre report no nya no korre ye book report na bo fia meanwhile sanka yet na se ahwe mu yanka bia e betu apeke na ma mienu miensa bi wo mu enti me say e de na so se ye so man niema institutions ni nya omadwuma ye so ye na dwuma ye a obi abehu so oye na se ehu se eyade a otata obi etetu bi fa hudie so a eden a ye behu e de na se ye at this time say na be ya sa hula balu around this illegal mining excavator ne go da yira ka sa yire no ye betu ya man na be na wie na nipa bonu fo ehye chire no ye betu ya cho mu
be that say pa o de kan be say question be me nua awal eya no I think say a very important question. We try to do comparative analysis between the US.
Yeah.
One of the aspirants
Chris Christie.
That's right. And the fact say they are able to criticize their own. Like I said, Ghana also, I think we're also doing our bit. In Kase, maybe we are too behind or we are far behind some of this advanced democracy. Yes, you be part. But more example, and just for us to know how far we have come as a nation. Now, say, it's your mind, and it is your shares are over 50%. Are buying with GMPC, board chairman or Toma, South Africa, Petro South Africa.
Yes.
He took the Minister for Energy. I mean, I must commend him to stop that. So at least you could say, people are able to criticize their own, which was a good thing. And just to put it in proper perspective, so you see board chair, or here for GMPC, or a former national chairman for MPP. Now called Tom Ghana stake. Or
Tom Fan.
Yes, 50%. That's
yes,
right.
Yes.
Or Tom 50. Thank you. Or Tom 50% of our shares in the Jubilee Fields to Petro South Africa. Now, Kenya Minister for Energy and a bit more like by now. No. So we are also doing our part. Now, since so we kaya need more about 88 MPs of MPP or Parliament. We are there. Look, Finance Minister, maybe are there. How much so Finance Minister no? Wabong, ejuma no ntumi nye.
Oman kan sa.
Me twa bia me twi na nye. Omo kan say.
Omo say nkrofo alusu confidence in the leadership. Oman kan sa wabon. Omo dia say wasan ntumi nye ejuma. Omo say omo constituency na ka kire omo say baby ode ekono. Omo ni gidie woni mu. Omo ni gidie. Yes.
Me twi no say I benefit.
Kanisa.
MPP for MP so almost finance minister no almost say omun crofo just Ghana for aka kire almost say finance minister we no gidie you need gidie o eden you see, so we are also doing our part as a country, but as to whether the government will have a listening ear is another thing. Honestly, some no okay levy assembly by and this is a political party and even well-meaning Ghanaians to abide for say look levy we boy. Rather, looking at the economic situation, you call IMF. You call IMF a boy. Now, so that we will not overburden the Ghanaians with tax. And people are buying almost Debbie. Now, 11, you know, once a Bape IMF, and he has a IMF. Say. Eventually, what happened? After say you pass 11, almost after you 10, and you call IMF. Now, you do IMF also. Yeah, I didn't say, oh, and they say, abedu IMF the end 11 munyin fi ho because mun person mo boko IMF anytime we 11 buy sisi abedu IMF munyin 11 almost say they be so the criticisms like how you just gave the analysis in the comparative analysis in the US vis-a-vis Ghana, we are also doing our bit as a nation, but as to whether the government will listen and then they ask them. Now back to the issue of special
prosecutor.
That's right, headed by the very learned Kisi Ejabi. Like I say, you see, the law is the law. We must encourage the institutions to work. So me, when I'm speaking about the law, I try not to add politics. And I'm a canon. So even if you look at the Act 30, it gives you the mode of arrest. And I refer to Section 3 of same. Now look, you can be arrested anywhere. You understand? So if you take out politics, you could see that the office of the special prosecutor is doing its bit. Of course, it's an offshoot of Article 88, which granted powers to the Attorney General to prosecute and handle all civil matters. So powers have been given to the office of the special prosecutor to perform some functions that would have been performed by the Attorney General. Ordinarily, this shouldn't be an issue, but when justice should not only be done, but it should be seen to what? To be done. So if people say that, no, there's politics attached to this, anytime a man scenario, me open a frame. Me, I didn't even know. Who put all my statistics? So, or what declares or contest. Me, I didn't even know he was contesting. Me, if it's or contested Takwa area. Me, put me name say Abajo got him more.
The Chrome, no.
I mean, the last time he contested a different.
No, he tried. He was the regional secretary.
Yeah, but he tried some seats with I think Duka, the deputy.
No, he had an altercation with him.
Okay.
But,
okay, right.
Or regional secretary.
You see, so I didn't even know. I don't even know that our parliamentary ambition. Honestly, I didn't know. So before say, that's right. So that's what I'm saying, that when Ghanaians, people who are supposed to see that, oh, justice is being done properly, if they start reading political meaning, it becomes dangerous. I'm also happy that today my brother has informed me that the former Minister for Environment, Science and Technology submitted his report as a former minister. It's instructive.
Yes.
It's instructive. So, when after he went out of office, and some of them report coin, which some of us will verify this in this particular case.
No, it was a match. We shared the report now. It was a match that time. Now, our ministers and everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
So when people see all of this, they say, maybe in the report, he has cited, do not touch people in the government. The likes of Gabi or Trinidad. No, these are public knowledge. You cannot say that they are not powerful, even though they don't have clear position. We all know.
Do you foresee special prosecutor Jano between the Jumapa?
Oh, I don't doubt his capabilities. I must be very honest.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, it should be people should see justice in whatever you do.
Okay.
But once you allow people to read politics into it, it becomes
sometimes is he the one who allowing people to run politics into it? And now say you're watching the everyone here proud mu pem because we NDC MPP and we just akala no pe what I was saying.
You see, let's even take this wanted distance for example. Look, between the three of us over here, was it necessary? You see, was it necessary?
But if you also first were as such an office, no
we shouldn't undermine certain privileges granted to some institutions. What is the purpose of even issuing wanted, put someone on wanted list? It's one, it is extremely difficult
to find the
person.
Yes.
You see, let's be honest.
Yes.
It is when it is extremely difficult to find a person. That's why when you put a person on a wanted list. But between the three of us here, is it difficult to find honorable
somebody who
charges?
is granted interviews?
So when you abuse certain things, it creates that impression. Honorable charges is this somebody that you cannot find?
Okay.
If you want to arrest him, arrest him.
I don't need someone. I
You don't need to put on the wanted current or a student into bracket former presidential staff. All these things.
I said yes, I need a panel. When you wonder, say, I want Mohammed Dusmadawasi. I know the Biana can't say a number way. Young in say a bushia be I as a cherry. na abusua bi apɛsɛ ɔmo hyehyɛ ɔmo abusua fa nso asemese abusua nie o sɛ abusua de ɔmo di ɔmo ho ni paa asemese abusua nie ɔmo yɛ dwumaden paa enti no de odi anim no ɛboa ɛma ɔmo ɛka no ho nyinaa to mi hyehyɛ abusua no abusua no image no ɛyɛ intact ɔsɛ menya bibi mfa megu yɛ anim ase menya bibi hu abusua no anim ase saa na ɛsɛ sɛ ɔman no yɛdwe ne ho fa ɛsan sɛ yɛnhwɛ yie na yɛde amanyɔsɛm NDC MPP no wura bibia mu a yɛne bɛbɛ ho so no ne bibi asɛe yɛn bibi anya de bɛyɛ bio so nipa no yɛ MPP ni ɔyɛ NDC ni na so di bɔne na sɛ mmara sɛ fata sɛ ɛkyɛ no a momma mmara no nya adwuma sɛdeɛ Donald Trump wɔ America nnɛ court wɔde ekwadum aduasa nson abɔ no no ɔyɛ former president immediate past president o na so wɔde na ko gyina hɔ ama ne lawyer ni kura wɔse wɔtwitwa agye no kura no bro te yɛ sɛ sɛ court yi charges ne mu watwe no ho that should tell you something say obi apeso de nanim ebekokɔ gye nguaseɛ sa ne sisi yɛ tumi sua wɔ ha sɛ nneɛma bi nkɔ yi a sɛ me party ni na ɛyɛ yɛnka sɛ nye me party ni na ɛyɛ yɛnka excavators bebrebe ɛnyɛ china bi no bi afa awi o cars gold bebrebe cars bebrebe na sɛ nɛ yɛntumi kyi nipa baako bia baako pɛ sɛ onim ho bi anto da afiase a yɛbɛka ne agya bi yɛwɔ ayɛ adom a adekyonso abɛsan ba medin dagya kwabena me ne Sadat Mohammed ɛne yɛde kasɛbɔ no brɛ mu yakra mo ama mo nyina de yie